I guess the one thing I want to ask is, how many people are waiting for the social media thing to blow over? Exactly. Wow, perfect. Except for that, it's not going to. It is so prevalent that if you look at Facebook and how many people are on Facebook, just by itself it would be the third largest country in the world. Third largest country. 80% of the companies that hire you use social media to find you. My name is Sheri Fitts, and my company is ShoeFitts Marketing. Why? Because Fitts, F-I-T-T-S, is like your shoe fits with 2 T's, just so you know. My father taught me 3 things. He taught me, a girl in the 70s, about geometry and trigonometry and calculus and how to use this seriously fancy black calculator. He taught me how to do a tripod headstand, so now when I'm doing yoga I can rock a solid headstand. It's all about balance. And he took me to Toastmasters when I was in 8th grade. So from a very early age, I had an opportunity to learn how to speak and present ideas to grown-ups. And that capability, that skill, has changed my career and my life. So what I wanted to do today was talk to you about 3 things. The first one is really where branding and marketing and this digital world intersect. Why doing some of this stuff feels uncomfortable and you need to be somewhat creative. And then also, how can we take all of this complicated stuff that I'm going to throw at you and make it very simple? So I'm going to get really scary, and then I'm going to bring you back away from the edge. Okay?
Sheri really made the marketing piece not boring, which a lot of numbers people like yawn when they hear about marketing. But it was great to see how you can take one marketing strategy and kind of combine it with another and make it all part of your marketing plan.
There are 2 things in marketing, especially in email marketing. There's the content, and it needs to be extraordinarily valuable, and then there's the contact. What happens with most people is they get all kind of tied up in knots about the content, and then they neglect to do the contact. When we look at advisory firms or broker-dealers or TPAs and how we can help them, oftentimes the best way we can help them is with marketing. Much like how those organizations work with their clients to take something that's really complicated and translate it into something more simple, that's what we do for marketing. So we take this big, bad social media branding world and we simplify it down into very understandable things that organizations can do to grow their sales. We get interrupted all the time. Everybody's interrupting us. And every time somebody tries to sell us something, we figured out a way to move around them. So, email, now we can just do spam and get rid of them. Direct mail, it goes, I take out my mail and I go directly to the recycle bin, right? And I get rid of direct mail. Even now we have DVRs to go past commercials. So what's happened is all of this noise we found ways to block at every avenue. And when you think about the typical kind of marketing that most people have done, it's been this outbound marketing, which is mostly like interruption marketing, right? People find ways to interrupt you in your daily lives, or even cold call you, la, 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 la. So what I want to talk to you about is I'm not suggesting you get rid of the standard outbound marketing, which would be brochures, direct mail, possibly cold calling. Those are all very important pieces of your overall marketing puzzle, but also what I want you to think about is inbound marketing. And I didn't really know when I first started in marketing and sales that that's what this was, inbound marketing. What I thought it was I called it guerrilla marketing because I had no money. And the owner of the firm that I worked for was an investment consulting firm in Portland, Oregon. The owner of the firm I worked for didn't believe in marketing. So I had to do things that built influence in a way that I spent no money. And that's how I started doing it. And now actually inbound marketing is a way for you to give away your smarts, everything you know, even your secrets, in a way, to people around you so that you build influence. Because as people grow to know, like, and trust you, really what I think the equation is: know, like, trust, try, buy. That's what I think the equation is. So inbound marketing is a way to give away all of your smarts, and then people trust you, and they provide you permission to market to them on a regular basis. One of the biggest fears people have in participating in social media is the time suck, this vortex of the interweb, sucking them down. And it can be very distracting, I know. What I like to do is help people find solutions for that. And when we work with firms, that's one of the first things we work on. When you're on social media, I want you to share your smarts, and there's two ways that you can do it in a very easy way. So lots of you probably already read, and we talked about real simple syndication, RSS. Well, I love something called Feedly. Feedly is an RSS reader. I'm going to get rid of about 5 to 10 emails out of your email box right now, because I want you to go to Feedly, and I want you to start looking for your current email newsletters that come to you. Benefits Link, 401k Wire, Plan Advisor, any organization that has an RSS feed, you can access it through Feedly. And then what happens is every day you can go onto Feedly and you get all your news in one place. So you don't have to have all those emails coming in. So you get all your news in one place. Now, what's great about that is that in addition to sharing stuff that's residing on your website, you get to share stuff in the social space that other people may appreciate. So there's creating content and there's curating content. What you can do on something called Buffer, which both Feedly and Buffer are free. Buffer will actually let you create a schedule so you can say once a day, once a week, twice a day, however you want to do it. When I buffer something, it goes into my buffer, and then Buffer times it out. So you could essentially do all of your updates in Buffer once a week. If I could stay in school my whole life, that's what I would do to make money. The next best thing is to own my own business, because I get to learn, and I get to pick every day what I want to learn. And I love to connect those ideas to one another and connect people to those ideas, which is the whole speaking part of it. And then I love to connect people to people, which is the social media part of it.
Sheri is extremely engaging, very entertaining, and has a very quick wit. So it was great to, one, watch her, and then hear what she had to say and process her little messages along the way. So it was great.
Everybody was present and definitely very interesting information, because it hits everybody. Everybody here in this room are business owners, and so it was a hot topic for everybody.
It is so much fun for me to think about how I could help one person find another person, and they might be able to do business together or work with each other. And I've done that through social media. So every day I get to do my hobby. I love marketing. I'm convinced at the power of marketing. And I love speaking. And I love inspiring people to do new things, to take a small step toward really big results. So yeah, I love my job.